Guys, what's going on? So we got this USB, which was really bizarre, at the beach, and it told me to turn down this road. Look at that. Still right here. Oh, hold on, what the heck is that? We just found this right now, guys. Let's see what's in here. Hold on a second, what is that? Holy smokes, come on. Okay, guys. We're in business. Okay. Found this. It's some owl gemstone ring. Is that the evil eye? Oh, hold on. There's something right there. That is fabulous. I'm not really sure exactly what that is. It looks like it has something to do with the, what is it, the horoscope? Let's see this right now. So it's this woman, and she's got a scale. Looks to me like she's blindfolded. Alright guys, so last episode we had found this USB. So I'm kind of anxious to see what it is, so let's go check it out.
Listen Starseed, drive to Salem's Road, turn right and retrieve the letter I left for you. Be sure to double back and make sure you are not followed. We don't know who else might be watching. Leave as soon as you can.
Alright guys, so I just don't, with my health and everything, I don't feel like it's safe to do this by myself at night, and obviously they want me to go there right now. I think I'm gonna go there in the morning with Betty, and we're just gonna drive there and just see what this is all about. But yeah, I kind of know where this road is, so if I get a little stuck, I guess I'll pop the GPS in and go check it out. But yeah, it's kind of talking about some tree that's like as soon as you turn off, it's right there. So we're gonna go check that out in the morning. All right, guys. Hey guys, what's going on? So we got this USB, which was really bizarre, at the beach, and it told me to turn down this road. Now I didn't want to do that at night. I just thought this could be a setup, it could be dangerous. So it's morning, it is raining today. They did tell me to be there as soon as possible because somebody else might, go there, or somebody else might find out what this person was up to. But I keep thinking that it's an ally, that it's somebody that's a friend. So that's what we're doing right now, is we're heading down this road that it told me to go down to. It said Salem Road, turn right. There's a tree that's marked, and it said that they left something there, so that's what we're checking out right now. They told me that it would be at the very beginning of this thing too, so we'll check it out. Oh my god. Look, Betty, there's something there.
Yes, something white.
Yeah.
Paper?
There's something there. It looks like a note. Go grab it. Wow, this is a busy road.
Sticker on the dashboard. Don't smoke in my car. I'm sick of it.
Betty doesn't like my friends that smoke in the car.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Alright guys, I'm gonna go check this out right now. Hopefully nobody else gets it. Yeah, what? No. This is retarded. There's actually so many cars coming down this road. They said that the tree would be marked. I think this is it here. Let me see. Look at that. That's a starseed. There's a note right here. Okay, so we're getting it out. That's so funny because I figured. Okay, wow, we did find something. Yeah, the tree was marked starseed. It actually had something on it. So get you hold the camera again and film me. I just have to clean the lens off here. One sec. Holy smokes. Sorry guys, it's raining out today. Like really bad. Okay, there we go. We still rolling?
Yeah.
So yeah, this was just at the tree right now. I'm hoping that it leads to more clues or something. But like I said, I don't know. That is wild though. So the tree was actually marked starseed. I get really confused with what's going on because we get so much to do with obviously these people they call themselves children of the Selene. The whole starseed thing stems back to the stuff when I started finding about these missing people with MUFON. So we found stuff to do with this girl named Ellis and stuff like that. So now I'm actually really excited because we haven't found anything really to do with them. We've had notes that say E, but I think that was somebody entirely different. So I don't know what this is. But we got another letter. So let me check it out. See if there's anything inside of it. Okay. I'm lucky because we didn't get rain last night. Otherwise this thing would have been soaked. It just started raining. I wanted to catch this before. Okay, here we go. So it's just a note. I didn't find any items inside of this thing. Yeah, like there's nothing else. It's literally just a note. But this is what it says anyway. So it says, once upon a time in a quiet, picturesque town nestled deep within the rolling hills of the American Midwest, a peculiar mystery began to unravel. Siblings Alera and Zeus, seeking to escape their troubled past, embarked on a journey that would lead them down a path filled with secrets, deception, and ultimately the cult known as the Children of Selene. Okay, so this is actually more Children of Selene stuff. I was all hyped. I literally thought it had something to do with Ellis. I don't know what this is. So this says, Alera and Zeus had always been close, but the hardships of life had taken a toll on their spirits. The past had been unkind to them, leaving scars that ran deep. In a desperate attempt to reinvent themselves and escape their troubled history, they decided to disappear. With carefully chosen fake names, Alera became Rachel and Zeus took on the alias Toby. Whoa. Okay, this is getting strange because those are two names that we actually have found. They left behind the only life they had ever known. Rachel and Toby settled in a small, nondescript town far from their hometown. Here they hoped to live peacefully under the radar. They found jobs, made friends, and even started attending therapy sessions to cope with their traumatic past. As the years passed, they believed they had finally escaped their former lives. But a chance encounter one evening changed everything. A charismatic stranger named Selene crossed their paths. Selene was the enigmatic leader of a secretive cult known as the Children of Selene, dedicated to the worship of the moon goddess Selene. So it's almost like she's like the whoever this is, that's probably a made-up name. The girl named Selene or whatever, she probably just made that name because they worship the moon. It says she sensed the siblings' vulnerability and offered them a sense of belonging they had longed for. Intrigued by the cult's promises of healing and spiritual enlightenment, Rachel and Toby decided to explore this new world. Slowly, they distanced themselves from their friends and jobs, immersing themselves in the rituals and teachings of the Children of Selene. The cult's beliefs were intoxicating, and the sense of community gave Rachel and Toby a purpose they had never felt before. However, as they delved deeper into the cult's inner circle, they began to notice unsettling practices and behaviors. Celine's hold over her followers grew stronger, and she demanded unwavering loyalty. Despite their growing concerns, Rachel and Toby hesitated to leave. The cult had become their new family, and they feared being alone once again. It wasn't until one fateful night during a particularly eerie moonlit ritual that they realized the true darkness that lurked within the children of Celine. Okay. So there's one more page here. It says, fueled by fear and desperation, Rachel and Toby devised a plan to escape the clutches of the cult. They reached out to a few friends they had left in the outside world, hoping for salvation. Together they formed a rescue team determined to free Rachel and Toby from the grips of Celine. The rescue mission was a risky endeavor, fraught with danger and uncertainty. But as the cult's rituals grew increasingly sinister, Rachel and Toby knew they had to escape before it was too late. In a heart-pounding climax, the rescue team infiltrated the cult's compound, and a fierce confrontation ensued. With determination and the power of their sibling bond, Rachel and Toby broke free from the children of Celine's influence. The siblings emerged from the shadows, leaving behind the aliases of Rachel and Toby and reclaiming their true identities as Alara and Zeus. They had escaped the clutches of the cult, but their journey was far from over. However, they faced the future with newfound strength, knowing that the bond between them was unbreakable, and they were ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead together. Yeah, like, that's just so strange. Because, like, the way that the story tells it, it almost seems like, I don't know, it's there's some of it that's believable, but there's some of it that's unbelievable. Like, what we got from the whole Rachel and Toby thing was that Rachel split town, her brother was in a mental hospital, and she took off because she thought somebody was stalking her. And, like, so these two stories, they seem to be so different, but it would make sense that they changed their identities because nobody online can find anything to do with two missing people named Rachel or Toby that kind of fit this bill. But anyways, guys, I think we're going to get going. I am going to be doing more randonauting today, so you guys will get the rest of the episode. Yeah, that's strange. Like, I literally thought that the USB would kind of give us more clues than this. We kind of feel like we're just kind of in the middle of Nowhereville with the stories, but I mean, this is something. And it's really funny because Braden tells me that he's been coming across the name Zeus. So, if you guys haven't seen his video yet, be sure to check that out on B Gets Lost. We got a lot more coming for you. Alright, guys? So we're going to head out and we're going to do some Randonautica. Hey guys, what's going on? So I ran the first intent, which brought me to these woods. So we're just checking this out right now. Sorry I haven't been on lately. I have been having some health issues. Nothing serious, like nothing that I can't manage, but I did lose weight and things like that with this hypoglycemia. I literally just wasn't taking care of myself. So literally if I was eating like full meals every day doing this job, I would have been fine, but I was grinding and making as much content as I could for you guys, and I literally wasn't eating. Like, I was snacking, you know what I mean? Like, me and Angela would go to Tim Hortons, get a bagel, get like coffee, like things like that. It's not a full meal, you know what I mean? So with that being said, my blood sugars dropped, and of course when that happens, it's weight loss becomes very, very easy and things like that. I have a high metabolism too, which is really something that I should have been looking after. And here I was drinking like 3-4 coffees a day and all that jazz, which is just stuff that I shouldn't be doing. But anyways, we're back at her. I'm gonna be okay. I've been eating a special diet. I've been eating all week, literally just a lot of protein and things like that. So yeah. I was smart this time. I brought an umbrella just in case it rained, because today it was calling for rain and I wanted to be be sure that I was able to come out and work again and get back at this. So I'm actually really bummed. I really thought that, let's see what's down here. So yeah, our point is actually down this way. I'm just gonna have a look at what this is though. Private property. It's probably just not part of the trail or whatever. Okay, so it says private property. Oh, okay, so it just goes to this building here. So I guess they have access to this trail too. Sorry, I just wanted to check that out. But yeah, going back to what I was saying, I really thought that was going to be something to do with Ellis being like starseed. I found like was very, very different from this all this other stuff that we've been finding to do with the cult and everything like that. So I don't know what to say about it. I really think it's somebody on the outside that they are a friend or an ally. Like, if this is real, like if these people are real and all the stuff that we've encountered amounts to anything or any sort of truth, I do think that it's a friend who has been giving me these AI messages and things like that, and it's wild too. So I actually looked this up online. There's this movie called The Stamronic Story, and literally that was all about a guy who, same thing, he got these AI messages and things and to do with aliens and all this other weird stuff. But anyways, I'm coming up, I'll log out soon because I'm coming up to the point. And so the point's actually out in here. It doesn't really look like anything. I didn't think that I would come up to it this fast too. I was like, what? Let me check it out. Let's see. I don't think there's anything here. Hello. Hello. He wants to play now. Okay, so the point's over here. It says that it's over here.
You have arrived.
I don't really see anything. So this is a general radius here. Oh, hold on. What the heck is that? There's something over here. Oh my god, what is this thing? Is it a knife? Okay, so we just found this right now, guys. That's wild. I don't know where this is from. Okay, so we just found this knife. Hold on a sec. I'm just gonna put this down for a second. It looks like some sort of imitation knife. You know what I mean? Like, it looks kind of like a cheap replica. Let me just see what it is here. Okay, so we're here right now. So we just found this laying in here, and it kind of looks like it's like got some Egyptian on it. Let's see. Oh, it's a blade. Okay, so it is definitely a replica. See that? So the blade is not sharp. However, it's a nice looking replica. Like, even though like it's a fake, that's still kind of cool. That's so wild that we found this though. It's weird for me because like a lot of people are like, well, how do you end up finding things and stuff? And I'm just like, I really don't know. And like I've said, like we have caught people planting things. So it's almost like they kind of already know these points and then they set things up and stuff like that. A lot of, what's that one app? What is Geocache? A lot of Geocache actually operates more like how we've been finding things, which is really, really wild. I don't think this has anything to do with anything. I'm going to check this package out though and just see if there's anything more, if there's a note, if there's anything. Okay, so this is here. Put you out of the way. Yeah, like it's just a package, cheaply made thing. It's a replica knife. Doesn't say what it is or where it's from. It's kind of blank. But wow, they really tried to sell this thing. Whoever did leave this here, it's like, oh wow, on this big, here's this majestic knife, and it's like, okay, so it's not really gold for one, it's just like cheap plastic spray painted with gold. And this, is that plastic too? Let's see. Yeah, and that's plastic as well. It's supposed to look like wood, right? But I wonder what knife this was actually replicated after. So suppose if this was like a real type of sacrificial blade or whatever it's supposed to be, I wonder if this is based off of a real one. If any of you guys know, be sure to comment in the comment section below. It's funny how they went through so much detail to, it's almost like they started sharpening the knife and then they just left it like that, because obviously this is an imitation blade. I mean, I guess people collect these things, or they would, I don't know, like play fight, or like have play sword fights and stuff like that. And then the other party, they don't get hurt, like nobody gets injured because the blade is like dull, right? So I'm guessing that that's what this is. It's still cool anyways, like, I mean, it looks neat. But I think what we're gonna do, guys, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna run another point and go from there. All right, guys? Okay, nice. All right, coming down the trail now. It's funny, I've been to this spot maybe a couple times, but each time I generate a point and I see that there's actually more trail that I haven't explored, you know, I get all interested because it's more uncharted territory, right? So, anyways, here's that teepee. It's funny, I actually remember hiding out in this teepee from some weird stuff that went on with Rando. Somebody's running by. Yeah, so a lot of people have been out walking today. It's almost been impossible to avoid everyone, but I try not to point the camera at people's faces and things like that. So, but yeah, here's a garden area somebody like set up and stuff, which is kind of cool. Can't say if he looks suspicious, but he's got a phone. And he's kind of looking around. What's weird too is like coming up the trail, he was like the only one up. He's the only other person I saw here. I didn't see anybody else. So that section there. Point's actually down here. This is actually further down. It says that this one's off trail, so I'm hoping it's not in like any tick area. That's funny too, because he actually went the same way that my point is. And as you can see, this part of the trail, it's not really, doesn't really look all that nice. So I don't know why he would have came down here and not another part. Okay. So that just goes back to the complex. We're not going to film that. Okay, so we're coming up to the point now. It says that it's off in here, in this direction here. But there's a lot of stuff, like, I don't know. I don't really want to go down there. That's the worst part about Canada, is that we have so much area that's infested by ticks. A lot of people don't know that, but yeah, they made their way up here, and we have a lot of them in Canada, so it's like, kind of just want to watch out for like long grass. Okay, I might be able to do this, guys. I might actually be able to check out this point for y'all, because it looks like this part's actually a little bit better. So what I'll need to do is just step down on these plants here. So yeah, there we go. Okay, so this is all flat land. Cool, okay. And to avoid the long grass there, go down this way. So a lot of the times that's what we do. Angelo, they like to, okay, so that's just a cigarette package. They like to spray like the DEET and stuff. And that stuff does kind of work. Not all the time though. So bug spray doesn't always work. So yeah, this whole general area is the zone, guys. What's this? I got some sort of, oh, it's not even a stone, it's like styrofoam or something. Okay, so we're just looking around. What is that? Okay, so we got a piece of pipe, which is really funny because I remember this one time, Angelo, he found like, it looked like a candle holder. So it looked like a candle holder made of pipes and things like that. But this I don't think was concocted into a candle. As you can see, that's just a piece of pipe. So, I'm still looking here. I don't know, guys. It could be a dud, like, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, wait, there's another piece of pipe here. Okay, hold on. I hope nobody was smoking out of that. These pipes are made of, like, God knows what. Okay, so that's just a piece of pipe. I don't want to put my hands on it. A lot of pipes are made of lead. Little disgusting things all over them, but that's just regular pipe. So, let's see what's in here. Hold on a second. What is that? I think I see something. I just don't know. What is that? It looks like there's something in here. It actually smells disgusting. Yeah, it looks like there's something right there, guys. That's so wild. I can't believe we just found that. Hello? Whoa. It's funny because Buddy literally just walked down this way. And then he disappeared. So he walked all the way down here, and I don't know, like he could have went into that complex there, but it's literally right by this point. I thought I heard some footsteps or branches breaking. It's daytime, and obviously that person wasn't like all covered up and crazy like these other people I've been finding. But I gotta find a way to get that out. I really don't think I can reach that, guys. Let me just see. Hold on a second. I might need something to get it. Okay. Yeah, like that is literally beyond my reach. I can't even get it. Oh my God. That's crazy. So whoever put that in there literally gave her. Hold on. I have my umbrella. I'm gonna see if I can grab it with that. Holy fudge. This is a weird one, guys. I don't know if I can get that. I hope I can. I'm gonna do my best to try anyways. Okay, so let's see. Holy smokes, come on. Okay, guys. We're in business. We're in business. Okay. Let's see. What is this thing? What is this? Wow. all the effort of Randonautica. That thing was actually really deep down in there. Okay, what is this? What the hell is that? Okay, so we just found this, guys. Hold on, I'm just gonna better seat. I'm sitting on a pile of rocks here. So we just found this. It's an owl ring, which is really, really wild. Hold on, let me see if I can just get the camera to focus a little better. So we found this. It's some owl gemstone ring. I don't really know what it's made out of because, I mean, there's no indentation or numbers saying what it was. It could have been something dipped in gold, because usually things that are dipped in gold are much cheaper. Okay, so we found that. What is this though? Okay, so we just found this thing here. Is that the evil eye? See, that's where I don't know. There's an eye in the middle of a palm. And then this one is kind of intricate, and there's a bunch of stones. Again, definitely something that's cheap, but something that's got symbolism in it. Like, these look like little eyes in the palms. So we just found that right now, guys. That is super, super weird. But the fact that we keep finding some things now and then with, like, owls, because obviously what we do, the symbol of Randonautica is an owl, that's been coming up with things that, like, people that had been following us. And like literally like leaving trails of breadcrumbs saying like, oh hey, I was here, you know, type deal. Which is funny because they're not, if it's somebody that does want to be known or want to get out there and like, yo, this is me, yada yada yada, they don't leave like any kind of big calling card. I mean, unless you want to count like these notes that we've been finding, the notes with the names, if that's their calling card, if that's like, you know, oh, this is who we are, and this is the trinkets that we've left, you know, as a breadcrumbs for you guys to find. But yeah, for Randonautica, this is just weird for me. I know I don't want to be out here too long because, like, I am out day shift today. I didn't have Braden. I didn't have anybody to come out with me, so I am doing this alone. And I try to go a little bright and early because I'm weaker than usual. Like, I can't walk as far, I can't do things as far, because that's kind of why I went to the doctors in the first place. Like, whoa, what's going on with me? Because of the weight loss, and I'm weak because of the hypo. So it's like I'm still gaining my strength back. This week I was eating very well, so I started eating a lot more food, a lot more proteins and things like that. I was severely dehydrated, partially probably my fault from all the coffee and everything else that I've been doing to myself. So it's literally just a new lifestyle change I'm gonna have to get into. I'm sure that I'll cure it. Hypoglycemia is curable. Hyperglycemia is the one that isn't. And then there's variations of like diabetes, so. But it is what it is. Had to get back to work. So anyways, I think what we're gonna do is set a new point and go up the trail. I'm kind of interested to see what else this trail has to offer. All right, guys, bye. Alrighty, guys. So this one's actually a lot further up the trail. I had to make some, definitely gonna have to make some cuts. There's a lot of walking. But we're on our way up. I'm actually excited to see more parts of this trail, which would be really nice. Somebody lopped that tree down, I see. So that's a little wild. There's that part of the bog again. Really hope that I find something actually Ellis related, rather than so focused on this cult. It's hard to say if the two of them connect in any way, or if they don't, if there's something, if they're separate entirely. See, it's funny with Ellis, the whole starseed thing was just a nickname. But then with this cult, they actually believe that they're different things. Yeah, it's down this way. Yeah, so our point is up there. Hopefully we see something. It's been a lot of walking to find nothing, so. It's really dead quiet. I'm all out of water. So if I don't find anything, it will be for nothing, but we'll see what it is. Really, it's really one of those hit or miss apps. a lot of times me and Braden and Brad and we go out and we really don't find anything at all, so. So our point is actually this whole radius over here.
You have arrived.
I don't know. You have to let me know if you guys see anything. I'm gonna put the light on just in case. It's getting a little bit darker, but not too dark. Just a little worried on that teepee there. Oh, hold on. There's something right there. Okay, I'm gonna go check it out. Let's drop this. Drop this umbrella over here. It's like a makeshift teepee. Somebody probably put together. They got logs. This one was a little bit smarter. Looks like they made some seating over there. What is this? Oh my god, would you look at that? What is that? That is fabulous. I'm not really sure exactly what that is. It looks like it has something to do with the, what is it, the horoscope? Let's see this right now. So it's this woman, and she's got a scale. Looks to me like she's blindfolded. You see that? So she's blindfolded there. Does it say anything? It doesn't say anything, but it's painted with gold and silver. And she's holding a sword. Okay, so we just found that now, guys. That is wild. I don't think I've ever found a statue that cool. That is probably one of the coolest things I've found doing Randonautica yet. I might have to take that one. Whoever left that for me, this little trinket. So we just found that now. I'm gonna prop her back up for now. Let's see if we can get her there. Come on, take her easy. Okay, so what is this though? Yikes, it says arsenic. Okay, so we found this bottle here. Yo. It's another USB. Okay. Is there anything even in the bottle? Hold on, there's actually something in there. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's actually something in the bottle. Hold on. Let me prop this camera up for you guys. Maybe we can have a closer look. Okay. So in the teepee now. So we just found this. Silent footsteps. Just kind of looking out just in case, guys. Okay, so I'm gonna pocket this right now so that we can play that at home. So we just found that USB in a little baggie. I'm gonna take precautions. I know it is very dangerous touching things because the fentanyl thing. I have had a friend that died of that. That's kind of scary and sad, but I mean, it does happen. I think there's something inside of here. As you guys can see, there's definitely something inside of here. It looks like a card to me. I'm just trying to prop it. Maybe I can prop it over. Oh, wow. Okay, so guys, we just saw this, and it's the Joker inside of a bottle. Maybe I can put it behind. I don't know if you guys will see that. Maybe not. Oh, there you go. Okay, so it's the Joker in the bottle. We have been finding cards, and it's funny because a lot of people were mentioning, they were all mentioning Alice in Wonderland. I don't think the Joker has anything to do with Alice in Wonderland. That's the first time I found a Joker, though. Let's turn her over here. Okay, so there's nothing written on the card. We just know that it's a Joker. Which is funny, too, because on many decks that I find, they're not really you know what I mean? They're not, it's just like kind of bland and boring, like a regular deck. That Joker kind of looked kind of neat. Of course, it's probably a familiar deck that y'all know. I know those bicycle cards or whatever, they have a lot of different types and stuff like that. But yeah, I got this tape, like I literally got this USB. I just want to get out of here because I might be playing with fire right now. I can't seem to get my flashlight in here fast enough. Come on, Brad. Okay, I'm getting eaten alive by mosquitoes too. And I didn't bring any bug spray. But yeah, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna head back to the car immediately. We're getting closer. I have been hearing footsteps though, and branches breaking. However, there's daylight. I've only been attacked actually one time during the day. So a lot of people be like, oh, why? Like they laugh, oh, why you been freaked out or whatever. It's because I almost got knifed during the day. In broad daylight, and somebody actually tried to jab me, and that was probably the scariest time. People ask me like, what is your scariest Randonautica encounter? That was probably the scariest one. It was a female, and she hit her face like the rest of them do. And she actually went for me. So she actually went, and I was like, whoa! And being with me, I'm like, people always like, oh, you're always running away. Man, I'm like the Flash. You know what I mean? When danger comes, I'm just out of there. I got too much to live for, too much to fight for. I've got more to fight for at home than I am to fight here, you know, out in the playing field, out in Randonautica, or out in the middle of the woods somewhere, right? So to me, it's just not worth getting in some sort of fight out here and then dying, and then all of a sudden my family's like, oh my God, like how you, like now we lost a father or whatever. So you got to look at it, things like that way, because you know, we got our families, and our families are number one. This is great, this is my job, but it's not worth my life. You know what I mean? I'd love to fight an assailant, but it's just, there's a time and there's a place. If my life is in serious danger, of course I'll fight back. Of course, 100%. But yeah, I think I'm gonna take that with me. That's kind of cool. I'll leave this little bottle here. I don't even know if there was any poison in that or anything like that. I don't want to touch it. That's kind of creepy. It almost looks like something that you'd buy at a gag store. Because, I mean, there's no label on it. Oh, there's the card again. That's wild, eh? Let me see mosquitoes. Yeah, I'm hearing stuff now. Okay, guys, so we're going to get back to the car immediately and go now. I'm just hearing branches breaking around me, so I got to get out of here. Alright, guys, so I made it halfway. I'm just going to keep the camera rolling, not only for my safety, but just to see if we see anything else or if anything pokes out at us. I know that sometimes we do find things off trail and whatnot. Sometimes we find things just looking around, so. And these teepees they're completely ominous to me, because it's not the first time I found something inside of one. There's another one here. So this is the one we actually walked past when we were coming in. Yeah, there's nothing inside, so no trinkets, no nothing left in. Kind of getting my hopes up with the whole finding Ellis. I haven't really found anything to do with her in some time now, so I really do hope that that trail hasn't gone cold. It seems more fixated on this cult, but it's like, it's just wild, man. Like, the intents that we've thrown and the things that we found. You got a friend in me. I'm thinking like, okay, like maybe this is someone to do with Ellis, or maybe like I'm gonna actually find her. I don't know, I just had high hopes. That was literally it. Yeah, we're on our way back to the car now. Let me know if you guys see anything or hear anything in the comments below. I'm gonna go quiet now. Some benches. Some graffiti on a tree. Oh, what's that? It's kind of weird. I don't know what this says. And then this says sorrow? Okay, that is weird. It looks like some other language or something. Yeah, it looks like there's more carvings on the side of the tree there. I gotta go. My blood sugars are dropping, so it's important I get out of here. I'm hoping I can make long videos for you guys, like obviously going forward, but just for this time being, like with my health getting it back into par, I hope that I can get you guys back. So woo. Way back. I'm gonna take a different route. I'm gonna take this route because if there's anybody following, if they know, they kind of memorize what I do. If I do something different, it might throw them off. We did hear footsteps back here. Branches breaking and all that kind of jazz, so. Almost back to the car now, so that's good. Somebody actually asked me to do this last time, so that's why I'm actually doing it. Can you please film yourself going back to the car so we see your safe trip home? There was a lot more walking in this one, so I cut out half the walking for you. There's my car there. We're gonna spin around this way though. So that's what I thought I'd do. I thought I'd do that. I do read the comments. I don't always have time to comment to all of them, but I do my best. Wow, I like really took the wrong way out. See, I'm right here. Okay. We'll just run through here. There we go. Yo, hold on a second. Yeah, there's something there, guys. That's not good. What is this? Okay. That's really not good. Okay, car door is locked. Looks like my shit was just thrown everywhere. Hold on. I'm gonna check underneath the car for trackers, guys. Just hold on a sec. Okay, I'm not seeing anything. That's so messed up. So we just found the snow. Alright guys, so we're back at the car now. I didn't see any trackers. I have to take my car to the mechanic right away. That kind of stuff that spooks me. That was a far out walk too, like literally, like that was So from where I was I wasn't at the very, very end of the trail. There's actually more. It actually just keeps going. But I was probably 25, 28 minutes down. So what I did was I didn't film halfway up. I thought, like, you know, I'm not gonna make an hour and a half and 30 minutes of walking, right? So anyways, I was like, okay, well, I know that I had a few subs. You guys were saying, like, you want to see me walk to the car, make sure I'm safe. So I thought, okay, well, I'm about halfway, so I'll start vlogging. And then we come right up here, and then I'm like, holy crap, like, somebody was here. And what was weird was that strange guy walking around, and he was going right on my trail. Like, that's what I mean, is that people are planting these things, and we don't really know what it means. We don't know. Yasko really thought that they were fans and things like that. We don't know. But anyways, we got this note. We got that USB too, so we have a second USB. We're gonna play that one actually for you guys at the end. Okay, I'm actually just gonna tear this thing. Hopefully I don't damage the note. All right, so let me try to tear this thing without damaging the note, guys. It's actually tricky doing this with one hand. I wish I had some sort of like gripper or something, you know? Alright, so this note is actually much shorter than the last one. And I'll turn the air down for you. I'm really dehydrated and a little bit of low blood sugar, so I'm gonna have to go grab some sweets. Okay, so what do we got here? It says, in the moonlit hours of a small town, nestled deep in the forest, a brother and sister, Alara and Zeus. Okay, so we've got those names again, Alara and Zeus, made a desperate decision to escape their torment. For years, they had been held captive by a sinister cult known as the Children of Selene, under the aliases of Rachel and Toby. They had been brainwashed, forced to commit heinous acts in the name of the cult, all while living in constant fear. Alara, the elder of the two, had always been fiercely protective of her little brother Zeus, when their parents had fallen prey to the cult's twisted beliefs. She had promised herself that she would find a way to escape, no matter the cost. They had endured unimaginable horrors, and the poisonings the cult committed in the name of their moon goddess Selene were just the tip of the iceberg. And it says, one fateful night, as the cult gathered for a chilling ceremony beneath the moonlit light, Alara and Zeus seized their chance to break free. They had learned the guards' routines, and when the cultists were distracted, they slipped away into the shadows. With hearts pounding, they made their way through the dense forest, guided only by the moon's soft glow. The siblings traveled for days, using their wits and survival skills to evade the cult's pursuit. They had adopted new identities as a means of self-preservation, and their past lives as Rachel and Toby became distant memories. Along the way, they encountered kind-hearted strangers who offered them shelter and protection, restoring faith in humanity. As the cult's influence waned, Alara and Zeus began to rebuild their shattered lives. They settled in a new town far away from their nightmarish past and found solace in the warmth and loving community. Alara, in particular, became a pillar of strength for Zeus, helping him heal from the trauma they had endured together. Years passed, and the scars of their ordeal slowly faded, yet the memory of the Children of Selene remained etched in their hearts, a testament to their resilience and the unbreakable bond between siblings. Alara and Zeus had escaped the clutches of darkness, emerging from the shadows into the light of a new beginning. Their names no longer aliases, but symbols of their newfound freedom. Which is funny, because we keep encountering people and things to do with this, and they are very sinister. They try to capture us, they try to attack us. some of them get really close and then they don't do anything, and it's almost like they just want you to be scared, and they get off on it. It's some sort of urge or euphoria to them, right? It's some sort of rush. So that being said, it's really hard to say, what story is true, because like this story contradicts the first note that we found. The first note said that people came and helped Alara and Zeus escape, like friends and family, like they were actually contacting them, however, to get them out of there or whatever. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying this at all. I literally think that this is just some sort of ploy to get us to stop, because me and Braden were investigating things, some stuff I came across with Brett and Angelo, and to do with some murders that had took place. So I literally think that this is just it's a little game that they're playing just to throw me off. So this I think is just full of hooey. I really do. I think that it's just full of hooey. And if you're watching right now, I don't believe it. I don't believe in both stories contradict one another, for one. Secondly, like they make themselves look like angels. Like these people have weapons and they're hiding in the woods to jump people. I'm not buying it. That's a lie, and the other story is a freaking lie. So, you got a friend in me? I don't think so. Like, I literally think that this is just some ploy to get us set up and hurt again. So, but with that being said, I'm gonna go home. We're gonna play this USB and see what else we got, guys. Like, what more do you got? You know what I mean? Basically. Alright, guys. Alright, guys, so we made it back home. We were safe. I've been editing in the baby's room because my office is a complete mess right now. It's, so we're doing renovating and stuff like that. We're trying to get the house ready because the baby's on its way. But anyways, we found this second USB card, and we're going to check that out right now. So let's plug her in. But anyways, we're going to plug this in, guys, and see what this is. Alright.
You know I love you, right? No matter what path or dream you choose to follow, I'm with you wherever you go.
Look, Charlie, it's getting closer. I'm going to get a closer look and snap a shot of it.
Babe, where you going? Come back! Ellis! Ellis! Ellis, no! Ellis, no! Fuck! Ellis, no!
Okay, so I don't know if any of you have ever seen this episode. This goes way back to the very, very beginning when we first started doing Randonautica. Me and Angelo were in this house, and we found this tape with this guy named Charlie. And he's talking to his girlfriend, Ellis, etc. That has to be him. 100% that is Charlie. That is the exact same voice. I can't even think of it being any other voice that we've heard on these tapes. And it's been so long since we've found any tape. So that being said, like, that is just wild. So this sounds like the very, very beginning. Now, we don't know. A lot of people thought, like, was this a movie being filmed in Canada and stuff? They thought it was very scripted, the way these characters were talking. And it's funny because we did look online. Okay, so we've Googled things, we've checked things out. We didn't seem to find anything to do with any space or sci-fi movie with the characters and obviously the dialogue. We couldn't find anything. So we really don't know who these people are, what they're up to, or anything. So, but yeah, like, I don't know. I'm going to leave this for you guys to decide. Are aliens real? Is this real? Is this a movie script in the making and maybe it's just not even done yet? Maybe there's no announcements about it yet because it's just so early in the making. We don't know. but we've had a lot of people speculate that it's a Canadian movie probably being filmed, not done yet, probably no teasers yet, so nobody really knows. I mean, I do believe in aliens. There's some people that don't. I do believe in them. I don't know if this evidence warrants that. I mean, listening to this tape, there were some things that kind of stuck out to me that make the tape a little bit authentic. So the one thing that I noticed was it sounded like the radio thing. So like when you hear the radio scrambling, people that work at MUFON actually have devices like that. You know, the Geiger counter. You do that with the radio to see, so if there's a UFO, just say like over or anything like that, it'll actually mess with the radio, like the white noise and everything will go off. A lot of people have talked about like time stops, like time will just stop still. And from this, it almost seems like it happened that way for Ellis, but not for Charlie. Like Charlie was kind of still there. All you can hear is like a car door kind of close at the end. So that was really wild. But yeah, like I don't know what to say. So like, okay, so that was the first thing that I thought that was like, okay, there's like some authenticity. The second thing I noticed, it was raining. So we already know what kind of setting it was. The whole time this transmission plays from beginning to the end, you can hear rain in the background. I had to put the headphones on a few times, replay this thing. And so we heard rain. We heard the radio scrambler. So that's another thing that's a possibility. Yeah, like, I mean, there's the desperation, I guess, in Charlie's voice. Like, he lost her. She's gone. She was taken away from him. But yeah, we don't know what it is. We don't know, like, obviously, we're just hearing sound effects here. Like, we don't know if it's a UFO. We don't know if this is a movie or anything like that. Usually films don't have tapes or micro cassette. You know what I mean? Like, I know back in the 90s, they kind of did that for auditions. So if you guys looked up like E.T. and movies like that, they would have one on the desk. And it was almost like a cop interview, right? They'd be like, okay, you're here trying out for the part of Elliot, you know, for E.T. or whatever. And then they'd play the micro cassette. And then they just like, you know, because if they wanted to think about it, whether they wanted to hire that actor or not, they would let it play through and then, you know, make a judgment on whether they wanted that actor for the shoot or not. But with this, it's like, it's already finished. Like, whatever we're getting, it's like finished product. And then some of the tapes that we've found, just as a breakthrough, because I mean, like, this is like, it's almost like we're going back in time. It was like we had the end bits of the story kind of scattered, and in the middle, like, it's almost like a game of Pulp Fiction. That's what I'm finding with me and Braden and Angelo, is that like we're finding pieces of my puzzle and it's like Pulp Fiction. It's all over. So I don't know the correct order or not. It was funny because we even had a sub mention this, that they were like, Brad, make a playlist with the Starseed series from beginning to end. I don't know where to start because the story is so scattered that you would have to go and be like, okay, well, that's part one, that's part two, this is that, right? But, yeah, give us what, be sure to message us in the comment section below and tell us what you guys think. That's just what I'm getting out of it, is that there's little tiny things that are authentic. Obviously, with the UFO stuff and whatever, I mean, like, I've heard there's millions of sound effects out there, so it's possibility that something like that could be fake, but then on the other hand, it could be, I don't know. I mean, if you believe in aliens, then maybe it could be real. So, I don't know. The truth is out there, alright? Be sure to smash the like button, hit subscribe, we got a lot more to come for you. I'm supposed to be on the road with Braden tomorrow filming, and Braden is excited to become a YouTuber, he really wants to do that. Be sure to check out his very first Randonautica video. Put his tag right here at the bottom there. Yeah, we're really excited. He's got 910 subscribers. We only need 90 more, guys, 90 more. And then Braden has the 1,000 subscriber count, which is really exciting. I really do need a full-time buddy, you know, to film with. I can't go by myself anymore with my condition and stuff. It's not pre-diabetes, which is good. It's like, it's just low blood sugar. It can be cured. There is hyperglycemia, and that one's worse. But, yeah, going on my health stuff. This is not a big deal. You guys don't need to hear that. But anyways, be sure to check out his channel as well. He's got some exciting content. I'm doing the editing for him for now. He will be, once he's comfortable and stuff like that, because I'm teaching him videography, and then he'll be on a roll. It'll be me and him, and we'll be randonauting like crazy. That's literally all we want to do right now, is just focus on randonauting. So one of those YouTubers that's gonna stick with it. Anyways, guys, I hope you love this next episode, and be sure to check out for more. All right, okay, bye.